Vanessa, Life Mentoring, and today we have more tips. Today I'm going to talk about something that's quite close to your heart. It's your core values. So what's a core value? Well, values are like a broad belief that's important to you, but your core ones are your most important ones. So these would be the ones that in an ideal world you run your life by. A common one might be honesty. So you would be a person who values honesty. You would be honest always in an ideal world. You would be honest in everything you do, and that's what you would like and expect from others. So why are these important? Well, one of the reasons these are important is because they make you feel more comfortable when you can live in line with these. So imagine, if we take honesty again, imagine if for some reason you had to be dishonest. For some reason somebody encouraged you to be dishonest. Imagine how uncomfortable you'd feel. That really would not sit right with you. So you take that onto a broader aspect, and you think about if you were all your life and you were not living in line with your core values, you really wouldn't be comfortable and happy. So firstly, let's find your core values. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips and strategies to help you find your core values. So the first one, Life Mentoring has developed an app. So this is one way you can do it. If you go to the app, it'll take maybe 15 minutes and it'll take you through core values, and by the end of it, it will have ranked your top 5 core values. Another way is to think about your life in the past and what you've enjoyed. Think about the good things, and then think about why those things are important to you. Like the same at work as well. Think about jobs that you've done and think about what you've enjoyed about it and what's been important to you. Then a third way is to think about people you admire and respect. So these might be people that you know in your life, family and friends, or they might be people who are more like mentors. And you can have more than one, and then look at what it is you respect about them. Have a little think and analyze it, and if there's several people, work out what they've got in common. All right, so that's what your core values are and why they're important and how to find them. But what I also would like to express is that they can change through time. If you think about it, when you were a child, you were brought up into a family and into a culture, and values were instilled in you. But they can change over time. So as you've left home or you move to a different place, they can change. They can change also because they were not your core values. They were ones that were put upon you. So you might then have ones that are actually not totally in line with the ones you were brought up to believe. So that's an interesting one. We can then have 2 sets of core values, and sometimes they can feel like they're conflicting, the ones you were brought up with or the ones in your culture versus the ones that have come from your heart. Now, when you have conflicting core values, either within yourself or between you and friends, workmates, someone you're in contact with, what you would like to try and do is find where those 2 intersect so you can find some common ground. So you will find that if you feel uncomfortable about something, you'll find that most probably it's because something is not quite in line with your core value. So this is actually another really good way to find your core values. When somebody does something and it doesn't sit right with you, just stop for a minute and have a think, oh, why does that not feel right? What was it that happened? Does that not fit with something that I think and believe and that's important to me? So just to recap, you want to find your core values. You want to then be aware of whether you're living your life in line with your core values. If you have conflict or feel uncomfortable, then you want to address your core values and see if something was not quite matching up. And this is how we can then live more comfortably and be more in line with what's truly important to us. So I wish you a good week. Please do try those strategies. And I've been loving the feedback and comments that I've been getting. So I'm really glad that these videos are helpful to you. So please keep them coming and have a good week.